I checked out the Baltimorons. That's right. I checked out the Baltimorons. This is a movie. Listen, as far as movies go, this wasn't a bad one. This was pretty good. I gave it a 2 out of 5. This is a story of Cliff and Dee Dee. They have a chance meeting after an accident on Christmas Eve, and then they realize that they have nowhere to go for Christmas. So they spend it with each other, walking around and discovering the city of Baltimore. This is directed by Jay Duplass. This is one of his newer films. And it's a romantic sort of comedy. These two are kind of coming together after sort of tragic times. And now, since they find themselves alone, they're finding solace and comfort within each other. It isn't anything that's moving mountains or needles in terms of filmmaking. It is a very sort of slow-moving movie. The acting in it, the performances in it were not bad, but they did tend to struggle to get to certain points. And it would draw things out, or like jokes would fall short, things like that. So it wasn't really well-timed, paced, and it wasn't the greatest of stories, because there was this big sort of push into, we're in the first act where we're getting to somewhere between these two characters where things can kind of blow up on them. And then you start pushing into the rest and it just kind of fizzles out. There's no real resolution. There's nothing really like interesting about, or pulling these two characters together. Interestingly, pulling these two characters together, you're just there. They're just kind of getting to know each other, but not in an awkward way. It just felt very by the numbers, sort of old style, not even rom-com, like I would say like a romantic dramedy, something from the early 2000s, things like that, which fits well within Jay Duplass's world. But for this one, I think it needed maybe 2 actors who were a little more seasoned to be able to deliver the jokes, because it does deal with comedy quite a bit, but it was missing the tone, and it was missing the tone, the pacing, everything you needed, that real timing that makes all those jokes land in these romantic dramedy type movies. It felt like it was trying to be sort of like a, not even really a Jay Duplass movie, sort of like a Garden State or something like that in certain areas, but it just missed the mark. It wasn't a terrible movie. Again, there were some laughs in it. It does have some really good moments, tender moments in it that I really enjoyed, but then it would just kind of be like overtaken by something silly or absurd happening that wasn't really that interesting. I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those movies where it kind of like, it draws you in certain scenes and then completely wipes you out in like the next scene, or where you just don't really care what's going to happen next. I say check it out. Maybe wait for it when it comes to streaming. It should be out very soon. But the Baltimorons, go check that out and let me know what you think. I gave it a 2 out of 5. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Sound off in the comments.